So a few weeks ago, I had a question from a subscriber, and they asked me, do the narcissists view these channels? I'm talking about these channels which are trying to expose them. Now the answer is yes. I've been taking my time to do this video, but I think it's time I talk about this, okay? The answer is yes, they view these channels. So it is one of the reasons why you see sometimes people, they don't want to make comments, they don't want to comment on these channels. They want to comment, but they don't want to comment on these channels because they have that feeling that they are being stalked online. So they have got some narcissists that they have been dealing with over the years, and those narcissists, they are actually stalking. They are stalking these channels. They want to know, what are you doing? Who are you listening to? Who is helping you? Who is coaching you? Now, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, I took a lot of time in the beginning when I was starting this channel. I thought about all the possibilities. I knew the pros and cons. I knew what I was doing. Of course, initially, I was a little bit skeptical of this whole journey, but eventually, I answered a call. So this is not a call that everybody can answer. It is not something that everybody can do. You have got to have a different set of skin to be able to do what I do on YouTube. Now, I have recently discovered that there is gang stalking on my YouTube channel. It's not only my YouTube channel, it's a lot of different other channels, especially the channels which are trying to actually doing this effort to bring out the truth about narcissistic abuse. Not only on a psychological perspective, but also on a spiritual perspective. So you best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that I've already thought about so many things before I started posting online. As we're talking, we are nearly hitting 800 videos on YouTube. Why am I making this video today? I want to create awareness, ladies and gentlemen, that I have recently started seeing a lot of gang stalking happening on this channel. In all my videos, I've told you, ladies and gentlemen, gang stalking is done by a lot of these particular individuals who do not want to see the truth coming out. So what they do now, I've told you, if they cannot stalk you physically, they are going to stalk you online. Even some of them know how to stalk you spiritually. We're talking about these psychic vampires. Now, let me get something straight in this video. You have to know, ladies and gentlemen, that whatever you're doing, especially if you know that you're a chosen one, you know that you're this person with that beautiful spirit, you're always going to have a lot of stalkers. So these stalkers, as a person, me as a person, it is not very difficult to see and to read this energy. It's very, very easy, One of the advantages you're going to find as a healed empath, you're going to be able to read people's energy from a distance. They could make a post, for example, and you can read the energy behind that post. You know what I mean? So I remember I had a problem, well, maybe not a problem, but I had a challenge in the beginning when I was starting my YouTube channel. I had a lot of these stalkers. So they used to come around, They put there some comments in the, in the section below. They would write there some comments. I would read some of those comments. You know what I mean? I would read the comments. But me, when I'm reading the comments, I'm not trying to listen to what they're not saying. I'm not trying to understand. Sorry, I'm not trying to understand what they're saying. I'm simply trying to understand what they are not saying. And what is the energy behind those comments? It is very, very easy, ladies and gentlemen. As an awakened empath, you will start to realize when you come to that sense of healing, you're going to be very quickly able to pick up on this kind of energy. You know what I mean? So they used to come and comment in those days. I would just delete. You know what I mean? I would delete those kind of comments, because you see, the gang stalkers, what they do, their mission is to make you doubt yourself. They want to make you doubt yourself. They want to make you think that whatever it is you think in your mind, there is something wrong with you. You know what I mean? So they used to come around initially and they would tell me, oh, this one is like this and that one is like that and this is like, so it would come out as for a person who is not awakened, they would believe it will be something like constructive criticism. Now, I know the difference between constructive criticism and haters. I know the energy of a hater, so it doesn't matter how hard they try to hide themselves, because there is that demonic spirit within them. Whatever comes out of their mouth, or whatever it is they write, it usually turns out to be very, very toxic. And most of the times, I can read this energy. You know what I mean? So what am I saying in this video, ladies and gentlemen? These gang stalkers, they're everywhere. Their mission is to come around and make you doubt yourself. So what they are doing, because those people, they also understand somebody's energy. They can know that person knows what they are talking about. So what they are doing, they are coming around and putting some comments below your comment. They do not put comments directly below my comments. They do not put these comments for me directly. They come and hide these comments under the comments that the survivors are putting on this channel. So they will come around and add on whatever it is you're commenting. This is not something new, ladies and gentlemen. I have usually thought that, okay, I'll first of all let it go. I'll let them play around, because you see, a lot of times these gang stalkers, there's a moment when they start making a fool of themselves, you know? Or they're giving some advice. They're telling you what you should do. A lot of times they come around and told me initially in those days, they used to come around and they would try to tell me how I should run my channel, what I should talk about, how I should talk about it, how I should do this and how I should do that, you know, those kind of stuff. I used to say a lot of these things. And for me, I'll guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, I do not entertain a bunch of jealous people and haters. So when I feel you have got the energy of a hater, I will not hesitate to delete your comments, and I'll not hesitate to delete your channel, to delete your comments, and I'll not hesitate to actually block you from this channel. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these haters and jealous people, they tend to spread a lot of negative energy on the channel. Now somebody's coming around and telling you how you should make your videos, what you should say in your videos, how you should say it. They have not even done a single video in their lifetime. They have never done a single video. They have never published anything online, and they are coming around and telling you how you should do and present your channel and what you should do about your channel. You know what I mean? So that is the language of those kind of individuals. You know what I mean? So I'm just sending out a warning to you guys out there who are watching me, who are following me. You guys know that I'm not very desperate for followers. You know what I mean? I did not start this channel because I wanted to get these million followers, and that thing is going to come. It is going to come naturally. And I've manifested that this channel grows only with authentic people. The people that I know, they resonate with this energy. They understand what I'm talking about. They resonate. They have got a similar energy like mine. I have manifested, those are the people that are going to follow me. So I'm not very desperate to gather up a bunch of jealous people online. So I allow my channel to grow gradually, authentically, and genuinely. When I start my channel, normally on my videos, I say, this is the channel of truth, enlightenment. Are you following? And freedom. Now, let's not forget that there's a lot of these people who, they are very toxic within them, and they do not have anything to do with the truth. So when you're talking about those things about the truth, they will come around and invalidate your truth. Oh, you know, it's not like that. That one is like this. It's not like, because they know spiritually, these demons, they know that you're talking about them. So what they do, they come around and invalidate your truth. So because they don't want you to speak. You know what I mean? What people don't understand is that any moment I'm going to do videos, I pray. There is something what people don't understand. A lot of the guys out there, they don't understand that awakened individuals like me, we know that we are going to be exposed out in the camera and exposed out to the entire world. So the first thing what we do, we pray. You know what I mean? And we seal this channel because everything is energy. So I personally seal this channel to attract the souls that resonate with the things I'm saying. That means that if a person comes around and starts posting a lot of bullcrap, it is going to be very easy for me to pick them out because they do not already match up. So the universe is going to straight away show me the people who are coming around to stalk other empaths, to stalk what we are doing, to check what we are doing, all those kind of stuff. It is very, very easy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It is so easy for me to see this kind of individuals. It does not take me a second. Sometimes I ignore them, you know what I mean, because I don't want to give them time. I ignore them. But now it has come to that whereby they are starting to directly attack the followers on this channel, going around in their comments and adding on to their comments and talking a lot of nonsense. Now, I know where that energy is coming from, ladies and gentlemen. This is a spiritual channel. It's a spiritual channel, so most of the times I am hitting on spiritual subjects that other people don't even want to talk about. So when I see those kind of comments, I very, very quickly see what they're talking about and I read the energy behind that. Because you see, a lot of people don't understand that they are writing things and they think that they are conscious about what they are writing. But for us, we read the unconscious meaning of those messages. You know what I mean? We're talking about the subconscious meaning because there is something what you do consciously. Yes, you're writing a message. But there's the unconscious part of that thing that we are able to read. Personally, I am able to read. So that's how I know who a gang stalker is. So for the guys who are following me, try to be a bit light with your comments. You know what I mean? Just keep it simple. Be light with your comments. Don't come on the channel and write your entire story. You know what I mean? Because you see, you may write your entire story on the channel, not knowing that there is a lot of stalkers. You can even have some of your ex-husbands and ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends. So they are using these fake profiles to stalk you. They want to know what you're doing online. They could be knowing your YouTube accounts. And when they come on these channels, they're looking in the comments. And sometimes they are finding you in the comments. So they see what you're writing, they see what you're doing, and they're stalking you. So be very brief. Try not to say the entire story of what is going on in your life and put it on the channel because a lot of guys are stalking this channel and they're watching these things. Now you see a lot of these narcissists that we talk about on YouTube, they are very much afraid of the truth. They don't want us to enlighten you guys, to tell you what they're doing behind closed doors because they're going to lose their supply. In those moments, they know that, okay, these people are going to get so much aware and they're going to lose their supply. So they come around and start to mess around with the entire project, the entire thing what we're doing. So beware, ladies and gentlemen. It's a simple video. Beware, post less. As the channel grows, definitely, I'm going to start adding some moderators because there are sometimes when I'm busy with other things, I'm not able to follow up on these comments which are coming in the channel. So I cannot follow up all the comments. I will get some moderators at some point who are going to help me to monitor the comments that are coming in on the channel. But in the meantime, I can still handle this myself. So I will delete. It is my channel, ladies and gentlemen. It was my own creation. This is my path. So I am allowed to remove negativity or negative energy whenever I see it. I'll remove it. Okay? I will delete your comments. I will block you if I have to. So I will remove the rotten tomatoes. It's a channel of empaths. So I will not keep any narcissist on this channel. When I ever feel or detect narcissistic energy on this channel, I'm going to delete you. Your comments, I'm going to block you. And I remove your comments. And I do not need to apologize for that. Okay? So beware, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll get back to you in my next one. Peace out.